Alright, so now what I've really realized that I need to be doing is repotting my Monstera. I actually have two. One's outside and we're just getting ready to repot them. I realized that the pots that they're in, they're just not getting enough sun and they don't have enough space. I got these little guys today at Costco. Oh my gosh, y'all, they're so cute. Look at this one. They look like the little jelly cats, but they were like $12 for like 3 of them at Costco. I'll show you the other one. I put it right near my beautiful little fiddle leaf. Oh my god, like what? Like, are you kidding? It's so cute. I love succulents too. And they just, their little feet dangle over the side. So here are my beautiful Monsteras. I'm trying to get them to grow bigger, and we actually have a new leaf right here. So that's really exciting. We haven't had a new leaf in a while. So they're pretty young. I propagated them about 1.5 years ago. And so this one is like looking really good. Like, so yeah, these are the pots we got to repot them in. Alright, so we are down here in the south and it's like 100 degrees here today, so we're gonna try to do this quick and not make a huge mess. But my mom, she got me this handy dandy little deck repotting mat, so I'll put that down. I'm gonna combine the 2 Monsteras and put them both in here if I think they're gonna fit well together. So we got this really nice tropical plant potting mix. One thing I've learned about tropical plants in general is that they really like a lot of perlite in the soil. So I think that's like what these have. Perlite is basically like these little white granular pebbles in the soil. It helps keep the soil nice and airy so like the water can get through and it's not going to get root rot. So the first step in repotting a plant is just taking it out of the old soil and kind of like toughing up the roots. Getting the old soil off the roots to put it in the new pot. I'll put that after I do this. So we'll go ahead and put the soil into the new one. Not super long or crazy, but I think they need more room, honestly.
Yeah.
So we'll put this soil on the top of that as like a topsoil.
Yeah.
So yeah, they look pretty healthy though.
Yeah, it looked kind of like that was root bound at the bottom.
A little bit, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Interesting.
I think this new soil, what we had in here was more like just regular potting soil, so I think it'll like the tropical potting mix a lot better.
Yeah.
I'll try to just make a little hole in this nice soft soil. Facing like the same way.
Yep.
That looks really good. So next I decided I might as well repot some other plants that have been needing to be repotted this season. I don't even know what this one's called actually.
Yeah, right.
I'm bad.
Bad plant mom. Variegated.
It's like golden variegated.
Maybe it's a mix.
She's beautiful. I think she could reuse a repotting into this cute pot. So we'll go ahead and do this one. lot of these pothos plants that I have here are like propagations of each other. I don't really buy a ton of plants once in a while because they can get pretty expensive, so we like to just make propagations of them and build our collection that way. I know in the future when I have like my own home, I want to have like a little greenhouse and go all out, but you know, we do what we can and we're learning slowly in our apartment. And look at these roots. These are ready. See? She's ready. So it's good. I've taken a gardening class and they say it's okay to break some of the roots and just loosen them up a little bit so that they'll grow better in the newer pot. So I saw this one in the corner and I was like, you know, this could be a good addition to this one and make it look like really full. So I think I'm gonna add, since it's so small, like I think it would fit fine right there. So I'm gonna do that. And like we noticed there was like a little clone of that big plant right there.
Mother of thousands.
Yeah, she's called the Mother of Thousands and she has a baby. So we're gonna have to put her somewhere too. So I'm gonna set her to the side. I made some room in this plant right here. I'm just gonna scoot her over. Just put her right there. I think she looks pretty.
I think she looks really good.
Yeah.
So we've been working hard for with all these propagations to make these types.
So this one looks pitiful. She's been neglected and I brought her out here because she needs to be taken care of, like, badly. So I think I think this pot is too big for her. It was a gift from my mom and it used to be like big, and then over the winter she just was really struggling. I think she likes the warm weather. So I'm gonna put her in something smaller like this one and see how it does. These pitiful roots. It was just way too big. I think she was drowning. It's just, these roots are dying. No wonder. Today at the gym, my goal was to kind of get a good full body workout. I usually start all my workouts the same. I start with resistance work. I put on some bands and I do some banded side steps forward and backwards. And I like to do some back activation with the band as well, making sure my shoulder blades are staying down while my arms are lifting. So that way I'm getting full activation in both shoulder blades. Now I am bringing the 80s tape workouts back by ordering ankle weights on Amazon. I bring them to the gym and I like to do weighted leg lifts. I do them up and down and also on the side. I feel like it really helps me just warm up my legs, and I found that because my rheumatoid arthritis irritates my knees the most, a lot of bending motion seems to flare up my joint pain. So when I do more straight leg activation, making sure that my quads are tight and my heels are pointed down, I'm getting the most activation in my quads. And ever since I started implementing these into my workout regimen, I feel like my quads have really become stronger and I don't feel as sore afterwards. I like to add a little bit of yoga to each warm-up. I like to just make sure my back is getting warmed up along with my hips. And now it is time to do a little bit of glute work. I just put on the ankle weight and do a little bit of kickbacks. A lot of physical therapists have recommended the glute bridges with the resistance. As you can see, every time I move my body upwards and lift one leg at a time, my hips stay parallel to the ground, they aren't lifting. So not only am I working my hamstrings and my glutes, I'm also activating my core as well. Speaking of core, we are not skipping abs today. I like to implement this one a lot too. So I just put a band around my knees and I just do an assisted side plank. So I wanted to implement a little bit of arms today, so I just did a little bit of lat pull downs. Here I make sure to pull with my rear delts and my lats, and not so much my biceps. Same here for these, I'm not sure what they're called, but basically when I'm pulling, I'm making sure my shoulder blades are squeezing together as if I'm squeezing a pencil between my shoulder blades. And that is an area I'm really trying to strengthen. And I ended off this workout with quick tricep pull downs. It's time to cook dinner, and tonight I was cooking a autoimmune-friendly chicken fajita bowl. It's super easy. I just marinated the chicken breast in a chipotle Mexican marinade, season them with salt and pepper, and then I have to recommend the cilantro lime rice. It tastes honestly like chipotles. So I just add a little bit of avocado and voila, it was absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.